G'day YouTube, my name's Lance and welcome to Bundy Bear's Shed. Well, the weather report. It's gone from dry as dry can be, buying water, to the storm season starting. And the storm season started here and this last week, it's Monday now, but on Thursday evening I think we got 32 mil, about a quarter of an inch. The next night we got 42 and then 50 something. So look, we've had a good bit of rain. The tanks are full, so our buying water's all over and done with now for the season, so that's good. Well, it's sort of it's been drizzling on and off for a few days now, it's just great. For business in at work there, the slasher blades will start to move, or the topper blades will start to move, and the PDO shafts will start to shift, and because it had been a bit quiet, which was not the best. So anyway, hopefully with a bit of rain there's a bit of better feel in the area, and things will go good. We just need the sugar price to come up a little bit now, and that'll help out the local farmers as well. So out west there's still a drought out west. Some of the places haven't got any rain yet, and it's just we've just been very fortunate to get right under it here. So Kelly dog's barking, the kangaroos are out in the paddock having a look at things. They come out, so the dogs think they've got to give them a bit of a tune up. So I might be able to shut them up if they don't shut up on their own, but they're usually pretty good. I didn't get a stew done last week. By the time we went away to a machinery show and did a show, and all the associated stuff was setting up on the Friday and getting home Sunday evening, and we were just flat out, just said, into the shop and out again, and the week was gone, and I thought, I'll do a stew, and next thing it was gone. And so anyway, we got to do one this week. So the gold tractor, it went well. We went for a run downtown. I probably have a few pictures of that, a few photos I can slide in of what we did. I did put them on Facebook, and but we raced around and went downtown for the TV cameras and the crew, and they had a bit of a look and a chat once more. And then on the Thursday before the rally, we had one of the local members of Parliament here, and we had I think 4 TV crews and two or three newspapers here at home in the front yard here where we set the tractors up. So look, that went pretty well. I haven't been up in the shed much. My friend Mick, I've got 2 good mates, Rick and Mick, and Mick come up for the weekend. His missus does some pottery, and they had a pottery convention, so he came up for the weekend. So they went home yesterday afternoon. So we had a great time. We got on the sauce and had a ball, but that's it. Well, I've had a few weekends where I've been playing up a little bit, a few Coronas and a few bottles of red wine and all that, but look, we have nothing in the pipeline coming up for the next few weeks, so I should be getting back on track. I hadn't lost any extra weight. I was staying even, and I'd have a big weekend and I'd put on 1 or 2, but by the end of the week it'd be gone again. So so anyway, look, it was bloody good fun, and that's the whole idea of it, is to enjoy life and kick in. I went and bought some sleepers on Friday. Now we've got the gold tractor done, Judy's asked me could I possibly tidy up some of the jobs I got half done around the house here, and I thought, I suppose I should. And but it's still in the shed here. I haven't put the 3-jaw chuck together yet. It's still there, but I have bought a bit of flexi air hose just to bring through the wall. I'll put a quick coupler on the wall just for Bundy Bear's box up in the shipping container here. So I just thought that would be a nice little coil. It was cheaper than going to a whole retractable setup. And I've got the pump for the toilet in the caravan too, which I still haven't put on. Oh, you just of course you get busy sometimes. And my mate Mick, when he come up, we went to Trade Tools, and I'll just show you they have a special at the moment on the 5-inch Makita angle grinder, the GA5030, and so he said, geez, they're cheap. But out in Mergen, where he comes from, they're if he gets them on special, they're about $109, and Trade Tools had them for $79 this week. So I bought 2 of them to tuck away just to put out. I have one that's a bit dicky, but yeah, well, we've done that, put that away. Well, I bought 2, so I'll put them away until we're ready for them at least. I've still got, I'm hoping to get in here, but oh geez, just unreal. It goes from one extreme to another, so next thing will be on the mower, I'll be whinging about that, I suppose. But look, I do have a few photos of what we've been up to with the tractors, and today it was too wet to start some of the sleeper garden beds. Now near the tanks out the back of the house there's a where the bananas were, we cut the bananas out. Yeah, they were just over. Yeah, we just need to get rid of them. So I've built just today I've built a sleeper garden bed there. It's 3 sleepers high, and what we're going to do with it, we're going to fill it with soil, and then we're going to put sand on the top. And when the kids are little, the grandkids are little, it can be their sand pit, and you can actually walk around and play and bug around there, and then later on it'll become a garden for Jude, and it's one of the 3 beds that we're doing at the moment. With all the rain, it was interesting to see how the driveway went, with all the muck up we had early in the year with the driveway, and look, it went well. I did put a couple little buckets of dirt where I thought we had low spots back months ago, and look, that's pretty good. We don't have water pooling outside here anywhere up near the carports. All the tanks are overflowing. That silly drain set up where they put the pipe out of the ground, I've still got that there for some reason, and it yeah, it's sort of working. Yeah, so I'll cut that down so we can drive over and forget about it if we can. I don't silly idea, but anyway, that's okay. I've been putting together. I've been slowly after work working on the bead blast cabinet for the glass beads. I've got the big one that I put the garnet in, and I don't know, you buy these things and they got a 6mm hole and they give you 3mm bolts and 4mm bolts and all that. So I've gone and bought the right size bolts. 6mm bolts go in 6mm holes, and so look, I've got it fairly well assembled. I've just got to put the screen on and the gloves in, and then get in and Sikaflex all the joints and seal it up. And that's only going to be for carburetors. I'm looking for Fergie carbies at the moment, and I'm trying to get a bit of a stock of parts so I can do perhaps an exchange program with the Ferguson carbies. The Sparrex have been selling a 28T, a Zenith 28T carby, and it's a genuine Zenith and all that, but for some reason I've had trouble with it, and yeah, it doesn't matter if it's Agri-Line, Sparrex, Quality Tractors, everyone's out of them at the moment. They're having trouble with them. So we back ordered, I think 6 or 8 now, and we got them through and they were good, and we've back ordered another dozen of them, and they come back the other day saying that no go. Yeah, they've taken ours off back order until they can get a better supply. So while the genuine Zenith 24T is unavailable, well, people will still need to get going, so I'll probably gear up a bit better for doing the carbies. And the other day, I'll just slide into my drawer here. I'm pretending I'm organised. Couldn't organise a root in a brothel with a fistful of 50s, I don't think. But anyway, I've got the 1/4 and the 5/16 reams, and for the 1132, little 1132 Welsh plugs that go on the end of the butterfly shafts, I actually found another supplier of those, so that's given me stability there. And yeah, there's 1132 end mills here, and when you actually bore down through the carby and put the bush in, there's a little shoulder there, but sometimes you've got to bore that out, and so that 1132 will just put that shoulder there for the Welsh plug, so where your butterfly shaft turns, there's a little Welsh plug on the end to keep the dirt out. So So these tools will only be used for the carbies. They're in the carbie drawer, so they'll be taken out, used on a carbie, and put back in there again. They won't be for anything else. So these will only ever work on that soft muck metal or a little bit of brass. So that's a good thing, really. Gearing up with that, it'll just streamline things a little bit for it. And I do have other reams and that, but in the past I've just grabbed one and used it. But you spend time looking and fiddling, so now a right tool for the job's the way to go. I do have a carbie to do up on that Farmall 100 I bought a while ago. It you run it for a couple of minutes and it stops, and you hit her up and away she goes again, and it'll go for another couple of minutes. So it's got a bit of a fuel block in the main jet there somewhere by the sound of it. And the John Deere 420 that the 420S, the old one I got a few weeks ago, the owners found the carbie of that too, so I'll probably gear up to do that as well, just to gear the plate up to sort that out. But look, not a lot's been happening as in machining. I haven't been machining anything. I've just been out doing tractor stuff, working. Yeah, just trying to keep on top of stuff here. And now there's a bit of rain, that's great. So I'll go handheld for a bit. I'll take you for a walk around the backyard on what I've been doing today. I've just been washed out, so yeah, using electric power saws and all that. Yeah, fairly done. Probably got a quarter of an inch of rain there in a quick sharp shower, but it's gone now. But the humidity's starting to come out, so and yeah, all the yard's wet and all that. So no sense in playing with power tools in that. No, I don't need my life lit up in that way. But I went to Trade Tools this morning and bought half a dozen welding clamps, 300mm ones, to help with the slashes. Sleeper walls. Because my other ones are on my little hoochie out here, and I've got everything used. I get everything half done, but typical. And the next few weeks, I'm hoping to yeah, do a bit of yard work here for the Jude and the kids, and get a bit of that sort of sorted out. And now it's actually rained and the lawn might grow. We're going to try and finish off the backyard a little bit and bring a bit of crusher dust and all that in to top dress the yard, and we're going to try and get some nice levels. At the moment it's humps and holes where we've dug trenches across to put new tanks in and all that, so it's a bit of a mess. And so yeah, well, I've got quite a bit of finishing off to do there. So we're going to probably a couple of afternoons through the week, I'm going to try and get in the shipping container here and do a bit of machining. And I'd like to finish off this 3-jaw chuck. Like, it's been apart for 6 weeks, I reckon. And I'd like to finish that off. It's annoying me that it's still sitting on my bench. And yeah, we'll do that. I'll try and video the pitch circle diameter thing. I've got it half done. I've got a couple of videos done on it, but they're only little short pieces as yet, and they need tying together and editing and rendering and things like that. So look, stay here, stay with us for a little bit. I'll go handheld. I'll show you what I'm doing in the backyard here, and then hopefully at the end I can find a few pictures of us lined up with the tractors and things like that yeah, we got on the tractor weekend, and hopefully I can get up to a bit more interesting stuff. Alright, we'll catch you later, eh? Well, this is today's exercise, and I've got a beam across there holding it all together. But yeah, we just had a cracker shower through, and yeah, I pulled the pin on it. The tanks are overflowing, which is, oh, that's a lovely sight, I tell you. After what we've been through with it all, and we're far better off than many. But yeah, that's the sleeper box. Now, on the top there, I've got to cut those long posts off, and then yeah, Jude said it'd be nice to sit along the edge there, so we're going to cut sleepers and yeah, put a sitting place in the garden. So I've got all the junk on the table on the back there. I had to get it out of the rain in a hurry. These are actually, you can get treated sleepers, and these are treated sleepers that are safe for kids. And what do they call them? Micro shade, something like that. They're H4, which is the maximum protection, I suppose, from rot. But right along the end where this little swing is, right through there yet we have more sleeper beds going in. And I've had the forky there as a bench, but then if you have a bit of a look around here, she's sitting a bit low on one side, but that's that's all right. And they're the other sleepers for doing the job. But look, the paddock's looking lovely at the moment, with that little bit of rain we had. This pile of dirt over here, that's going to go in the bottom. That's some of the topsoil and that we kept. That's going to go in the bottom of these boxes. Then we're going to put some nice stuff over top of them. That's just going to raise the level a bit. It's not particularly good soil, that stuff. But yeah, we've been tidying up the yard where the dogs have been scratching, and yeah, we've got a few little spots to sort out yet, but that's what's happening. I haven't done anything with Jude's lawn locker yet, but that's on the cards between now and Christmas probably. We'll make a start on that. We've got a few plans for that. Then where the caravan is in the carport here, once we get the sleeper garden beds done down here, well, right up through there's going to be protection to keep the caravan out of the sun. And it may be shade cloth or it may be iron. Yeah, council said I'm not allowed to put iron there. But yeah, you know how it is. You forget what you get told sometimes, I suppose. And that rosemary bush, well, yeah, that's about buggered, but Jude's in the process. I'm not allowed to dig it out yet. I'll get my nuts cut out if I do. She's grabbing cuttings off that, and she's thinking of along here where the cars park, where that bit of rubbish fence is, of having a rosemary hedge. So yeah, we'll just see. That's what she's keen to do, so yeah, we'll just see. And this is where I've just chucked everything because it started pissing down rain. And they're the new clamps. Half a dozen of them at 39 bucks each. Gets expensive quick, doesn't it? And then I bought a new Stanley roofing square, a 300mm one. And yeah, look, that's a great thing. I have a small one, a 6-inch one, but yeah, it just wasn't good enough for the sleepers, so I thought while I was in town I'll grab that too. But the sleepers are a little bit out with their thickness, and you'll see I've actually run levels, and I've got a little step there of about 5mm. Then it comes down level, and then I've got another little step there. So I actually have to deal with that so we can put the seat along the top. So what it'll end up is like there'll be a seat 200mm or 8 inches wide, and then I'll probably run the router along the edge of that, and yeah, just take the edge off so it's more comfortable to sit on. And the kids can jump up there and muck around. So anyway, so this one's for the kids, for the grandkids. This is going to be the sand pit for a little while, and then when they outgrow the sand pit, well, this is just going to be a herb garden for the kitchen again. And yeah, so that's what I'm up to.